Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG Build Guide Edition. Today I'm ready to drop on you my 11th iteration of my Fire Necromancer, stronger than ever, already over 400 corruption, and it's only going higher. As always, I will cover every single facet of the build. Everything is timestamped in the description below if you need to bounce around. Let's not waste any time and jump right into this. Starting off with some gameplay. Right now we're a little over 400 corruption. This is 415 and we are in Necro minion army and every minion is converted to fire. So we have fire golem, fire wraiths, fire zombies, fire skeleton mages, and we are buffing them all with Dreadshade. Now this is really an ignite minion build. You are using the Dragon Flame Edict staff that drops from the Emperor of Corpses, and really your minions are going to be able to put hundreds of stacks of ignite on the target. If you get a good roll Dragon Flame Edict, each minion hit can apply 2 stacks, which is unbelievable. And you will see that your minions will just run around and roast everything. Now unfortunately right now, Necro does not have a great source of sustain. So since you are not physically attacking, and there's really no way for your minions to leech life back to you other than a couple ways with Golem, you have to spec into low life right now. So we are using Exanguius, we are using Last Steps of the Living, and this is how we stay alive at this level of corruption. Let me show you single target. Shade of Oribus. 90, 80, 70. Just getting melted. All right, don't get cocky. Pretty simple. Don't get hit. Make zombies. Apply Dreadshade. And then as minions die, replace them. Corruption 400, Shade of Oribus. And we have kill threshold with our zombies, so he is dead. Let me show you how to recreate this build. So now let's break down the skills, starting with our first skill, which is Summon Wraith, and I will show you the order in which you want to take the points. For Wraith is very simple. First thing you want to do is take this branch here to the right. It is going to make your Wraiths permanent, which means you don't have to resummon them over and over again. They're absolute powerhouses, and you're going to get a huge multiplicative damage off this node, 180% damage. You're then going to come around and snag these two, come around here, get more multiplicative damage, and then get some added crit. Summon Wraith, very basic and easy skill tree. You only have to resummon them when they die. Moving over to Summon Skeletal Mage. First thing you want to come is down and over, and you want to get Grave Passage. This turns your Summon Skeletal Mage into a traversal skill. You will see up here that you don't use Transplant or any traversal skills because your Summon Skeletal Mage does it for you, and it works really, really good. It is one of the best traversal skills in the game because it's set up a little different, which means it can go up and down elevations. I'm telling you, if you played Last Epoch a long time, you will notice this immediately. You then want to come down here and you want to get rid of regular mages so that you only have fire mages. You are then going to come to the right and get an extra skeletal mage. And then the rest of your points are going right here into Flame Rot. Remember, this is an ignite build. Moving over to Summon Golem. Now Golem, it's all about staying alive. This is your meat shield. First thing you want to do is get these 3 nodes right here. This is going to buff health and armor. It's going to generate threat, so enemies fight your golem and not you. And then you're only having 1 golem right now as you're going to take Fragments of the Fallen, which means it's going to be the absolute biggest beast of a golem you can get. You're then going to come to the left here and get more armor for you and your minions to help keep them alive. And then you're going to come up here and turn it fire. This is going to give multiplicative damage to damage over time. It's also going to make it even more tanky because it's going to give it fire resistance. Moving over to Dreadshade. For Dreadshade, you want to come down and you're going to make it where you can only make one shade, which is all you need, and it no longer drains the health of your minions. Then you're going to come down here and get increased attack speed and increased damage. You're then going to snag 4 nodes right here for extra necrotic base. You're then going to come here and get 3% boost based upon missing health, so it's going to make the minion even stronger. And then you're going to come up here and take these 2 nodes, which is just mana efficiency and then added armor. Last but not least, summon Volatile Zombie. What you want to do is you want to come up here and you want to get Pull of the Grave. Now this is going to make it where you get a kill threshold from your zombies. You're then going to come down here and you're going to turn your zombies to fire. You're then going to come here and make it where your zombies barf, and they're going to be shredding armor of the enemy. And the last 3 points you're going to put right here into Grave Attunement, which is going to give more multiplicative damage to your zombies. Those are the skills. Now let's break down the passives. We currently are level 100, so we have all of them. You're going to put your first 8 points into Forbidden Knowledge. You then want 5 into Dark Rituals, which is going to boost your minions' attack speed. You're then going to put 1 point into Mana of Mortality and 5 into Unnatural Preservation. This is going to give you more resistances, and it's going to give you ward retention because currently we are spec'd into low life. Your last 2 points, one's going to go into Stolen Vitality so that you can get this point right here, Soul Aegis, which is going to give 300 armor to all of your minions. You're then going to bounce over to Necromancer, where your next 74 points are going to go. You really want to get to this last tree here. We have 3 into Elixir of Hunger, 8 into Risen Army, and 5 into Grave Thorns. Again, this is just buffing your minions. You then have 3 into Curse Blood so that you could put 6 into Aegis Fall, which is going to put tons of shred on the enemy because your minions are hitting so fast. You're then going to just go ring around the rosy right here and snag all of these nodes so that you can get an extra skeleton mage, boost your base fire, and then you want 5 into Veins of Malice, which is going to put Frenzy on your minions for 5 seconds and haste when you cast Dreadshade. The last 7 points here go into Tyrant, which basically just means you're stealing your minions' life so that you have more life, which is fine because, again, even at 400 corruption, you can keep them alive. The next 8 points, you're going to increase the fire damage of your minions, but really what you want, it's hard to get ignite chance for minions, and you can get it with Chaos Flames. And then the final 10 points, you're going right here into Apo, which is intelligence and mana regen. Those are the passives. Moving over to last Epoch tools, where we're going to break down the blessings, idols, and gear, starting with blessings. Now, for the most part, we are in resistances, void resistance, physical resistance, all resistance. We are then boosting our mana pool, and we are taking increased minion damage. So those are the 5 blessings you want to hunt for. When it comes to idols, there is only 2. You want double life, and you will see that I have 4 of them. And then you want adorned idols, but these are going to give you a chance to always summon flame wraiths. So chance to summon wraith to summon a flame wraith. And you also want chance to apply Mark of Death on hit with minion skills, and you only need that on 1 idol. The other one you could put life on. Even if you get a bottom roll, it doesn't matter. You'll still apply Mark of Death on hit. Now moving over to the gear, technically speaking, nothing is required, but you really do want a Dragon Flame Edict Staff, because this is going to give you chance to apply Ignite on hit with a minion skill. All your minions are attacking like crazy, and the Dragon Flame Edict Staff is really what turns this into an Ignite minion build. And it's really easy to find. It falls from the Dragon, or the Emperor of Corpses, and it's easy to find with legendary potential as well. Now, Necromancer currently struggles with sustain. Since you're not physically hitting, you can't leech back ward or life. So we are using low life setup with Exanguius, Boots Last Step of the Living, and Gloves Experimental Low Life Affix. Now we'll go around the horn and show you all the other items. Helmet. Since we're over 400 corruption, minions start getting a little squishy, so we go into minion health and minion armor with Summon Bone Golem. Oracle Amulet, minion, life. Ring, intelligence minion. Same on the next one. Minion, mana regen, health on the belt. Fire relic, of course. And skeleton mage. And that is the gear. Now let's talk leveling. Aaron, this is great, but how do I get it from level 1 to end game? I am going to show you. Now, for me, it doesn't matter if I'm a Necromancer, a Lich, or a Warlock. I level all of my Acolytes the exact same way. Everybody does this different. This is the way I like to do it. First skill you're going to take is Summon Skeleton. You're going to come to the left here and you're going to remove Warriors so that you only have Archers. You're going to grab an extra Archer and then you're just going to buff their damage. That's all you want to do for your archers. Skeletons die all the time, so you want archers in the back. That way they just sit back and shoot and do great damage. Second skill you're going to want is Summon Volatile Zombie, and you're going to want to come up here and get the kill threshold. It's hard to get kill threshold as a Necromancer, and here your zombies are blowing up all the time, so you're just going to be able to clear quicker, and this is now your spam skill. Third skill you're going to want is Summon Bone Golem, and you want to come over here and get these 2 nodes so that it just eats up all that threat to help keep you alive. You're then going to take Transplant, and you're going to put an unspec'd Transplant on your bar. That way that you still have a traversal skill for getting around the map quick. And if you're looking for a good leveling item, you have Reach of the Grave that you can use at level 5. And this is going to give your minions, your minion archers bow attack damage. You're going to get leech and just overall cast speed and minion bow attack speed. It is really good for leveling, especially since archers are going to be your first skill. That is how you level. All right, everyone, that's the build guide. What do you think of my new and improved Fire Necro? Is there anything I missed? Is there anything I can do to take this to the next level? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Some asks at the end of the video. Ask number 1, join my Discord. We are approaching 4,000 members in the Action RPG Discord, and we have a bunch of community events and giveaways going on right now. Community event for Dwarven Realms kicks off on Friday for Season 24. We have a new treasure hunt community event for Last Epoch Cycle 2. And every 2 weeks, we are drawing a giveaway just for being in the Discord. The next one is for an Action RPG hat. First link in the description to get into the Discord. Please like, share, and subscribe if you think I have earned it. And the best way to support is Patreon. Link is in the description. We have game night, movie night, VIP lounge, exclusive content. Check out the Patreon. I'm done. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron.